the fear of other people's judgment is a prison that you build around yourself. You're so scared of what other people think and their condemnation that you do nothing. I used to let other people's condemnation, other people's judgment of my past control my life. I'm divorced twice. I have two failed marriages. And living my life in private, much less on social media, was never an option for me. I was always scared to death that people's knowledge of the fact that I'd failed was keeping me from doing anything that built the life that I truly wanted to live. Every idea I had, every dream that I wanted to chase for my life, I buried because I was too scared of what other people thought and how they would judge me in light of what they knew about me. It got so bad that I started thinking things like, okay, I could save puppies, or I could make the front page of a newspaper having saved 15 people in a drowning accident, and somebody somewhere would still judge me for something negative. There's no way to continue to live. I finally got to the point where I just asked myself the question, are you going to let other people's opinions dictate how you live your life? Because guess what? Anyone, anywhere, people are going to find something negative about you no matter what you do. You could be the biggest savior of anything and they're still going to criticize you. You can do everything right. You can be perfect, and somebody somewhere is going to find some wrinkle or some speck of dirt to focus on. So what I did was I started small. I started looking inward and I started finding things to be grateful for. And every day I did that, expressing that gratitude to myself, that built up the confidence in myself to say, you know what? I'm going to live my life. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm not going to care what other people think about who I was before. And a really incredible thing started to happen. The people who judged me, they still did. They still judged me. But you know what? Something else happened. Other people, new people, people that I didn't even know yet started coming and saying, that really spoke to me. Thank you so much for sharing that. The things that I was just sharing out of my heart, out of my own experience, the things that I failed at, I started to just share. Here's what I learned through it. Here's what I've built from it. Here's the life I now live. And guess what? It's because I did those things. It's because I failed. New people started coming and saying, this really spoke to me. I needed to hear this. Thank you for sharing. And you know what? Every single time somebody said something like that, every single time somebody new came out of the woodwork and said, I really appreciate it. I really needed to hear what you had to say today. Guess what that meant to me? Now, the people that judged, they don't matter anymore. The people that condemned me, I didn't listen. I didn't hear them because it mattered to somebody else. My failure as a husband, my failure as a father, my failure as a professional, all the things that I failed at have built in me a resilience that now I'm just living my life. I'm just enjoying the moment. I'm just sharing my experience. And the people that judge me, they're still going to do it. But now it just doesn't matter anymore. So don't wait for a world where nobody judges you, because that world doesn't exist. Post the work, do the thing, take the risk, live that life. Why? Because at the end of the day, the only voice that matters is yours. Don't let fear silence that.